There's a delicate balance in reporting what you know to be true. And I found this out recently. Well, I won't say that I found it out. I'll say that it's been building over time, and recently it's come to my conscious awareness. It's built up to the point where it's come to my conscious awareness and forced me to study it more. And what I'm referring to is seeing people as individuals. Now, in past videos, I have given the information that the white race, the mixed races, are the Nephilim, which they are. However, there's a delicate balance between reporting the facts and also not marginalizing people, not, making them feel hopeless. Like you want to report the facts, but at the same time, you want to give people hope. And I feel as though the balance has been more on just reporting the facts, the cold hard facts, rather than giving people hope. And so, what I want to do here is let everyone know that as hard as it is, it's important to see people as individuals. It's important to kind of look past the what you've built in your mind to be true about a certain group of people. Look past that and allow their actual nature to dictate how you see them. It's difficult because, not only do we protect ourselves because of our experiences, we protect ourselves from experiencing certain things again by building a profile in our mind of how certain people who look a certain way act, so that we can have up our mental defenses already, and so that we can avoid being hurt. It's like we build up stereotypes in order to avoid being hurt, in order to avoid real danger, based on our past experiences. At the same time, we have, the leftist media giving us these profiles, like these people act a certain way, and, the media, movies, stuff like that, constantly indoctrinate people to think that people who look a certain way act a certain way. So it's like we have, all these prepackaged profiles given to us of how people act, and then we have our own experience. But as hard as it is, it's important to see people as individuals. If you're a Christian, especially because you never know when you'll meet another brother or sister in Christ. And what you don't want to do is tag them with that, prepackaged or, skewed or biased based on personal hurt. You don't want to label them with that prematurely, and therefore, you know, um, dampen their spirit or whatever, when you should be building relationships. And it's hard because you have people who look a certain way, who you associate with acting a certain way, and it's hard to kind of look past that and say, yes, they're probably influenced by their culture. Yes, whites are shown that they're superior throughout school. Why wouldn't they think that? But at the same time, there are people who are able to overcome that. They're, strong spirits that are able to even look past their indoctrination. And that's something to be commended. We look at the downtrodden and we feel, like, who are able to overcome, and we say, wow, that's great. But we should also look at those who are puffed up, who take away all that, who give up all that, like Moses was in the house of Pharaoh. He gave up all that. We should commend people like that as well. People who are given either, a lot at birth and they give it all away because they see it as false, or those who are given materially or mentally and they give it up because they see it as false, or they see it as being in the way of the true path, the path to Christ. So those people should be commended. And, and I'll admit, for a while, I was able to put out of my mind the courageous efforts of John Brown and William Cooper, people who put their lives on the line for people who didn't even look like them, people from other cultures who gave their lives giving truth, trying to give other men and women dignity. And they were white men, And it's important that even if there is one person in another race who doesn't fit the stereotype, that should give you hope. That should give you a sense of the importance of seeing people as individuals. Because, God gives the opportunity to all of us, Nephilim or not. Even an Israelite can be the son of the devil if that is who they choose to follow. But through faith, through our works, which show our faith, we show who we belong to. We show who our Father is, regardless of how we physically came into the world. Through spiritual courage, anyone can be accepted by Christ. And again, though it's hard, it's important to see people as individuals for that reason, because you never know what a person will look like who will actually help you in not only your walk in faith, but also bring other people to the narrow walk of faith.